I am stressed. I'm traveling by myself to New York, which is normal, but I am staying overnight in New York by myself, which I've never done, and I am properly freaked out. I was almost late for my train, but I'm here. It's 9:10. The train comes at 9:19. It's raining. I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown. I'm stressed. So this is my second train of the day. The car is slightly empty. That will change. There are people getting on and off, and I don't want to look strange, but so I've got 2 hours on this train, and then I get to New York. I can't check into my hotel until 3, so I'm not really sure how I'm gonna kill my time, but I'm gonna probably have to just check my bags at the lobby and then go find a bank because I need cash. But so far, we're doing really well. I am hungry, so I may eat on this train. I never know which side to sit on, but now we're going backwards again. Oh well. So we made it to my room. Is this lens like all cloudy? I think it's just the lighting. So we made it to the room on time. Well, not actually early. They let me check in early, which makes me very, very happy because I need like a nap and to relax. I'm sweating. I've been bundled up all day. I've got like 2 layers on. I had my coat and my big blanket scarf. I am tired. They give you cookies at this hotel when you check in, so I was like, well, I'll have those as a snack, and then I'm gonna order room service as a late lunch, early dinner. Like, I have to show you my view, because most of the time when I stay in hotels, I'm so low down that I don't really get much of a view. But look at this. It's a cute little apartment complex, and we're near the Lincoln Tunnel. And I'm also right by Port Authority, so like fun and sketchy. But yeah, I never get like a decent view. And there is, oh, it moved. There's like an apartment, like studio apartments. And there's a chair by the window, and there was like an animal curled up in the chair. It was either a very small dog or a large cat. I'm exhausted. I had a 3-hour trip, so, which isn't awful, but like it's pretty long for like just 2 days in New York. So I briefly considered getting really, really, really cheap tickets to Phantom of the Opera tonight because like I want to go, but no one ever wants to go with me. Debating because like tickets start at $29 for Phantom, and I'm like only a few blocks over. So I'm considering because I love it so much. I just want to eat my cookies and maybe take a nap because I have to get up at like 4 a.m. tomorrow, so I should probably also do some schoolwork and look up where the studio I have to go to is in relation to my hotel. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Not very exciting. So I was looking around my room a bit more and I saw that because you get a coffee machine, and I was like, oh, I didn't bring tea and I don't want to have to buy tea. They've got English breakfast and chamomile, and chamomile is like great for my anxiety. Like I drank it all through my first trip to London because I was so incredibly anxious and it would make me so sick. So I drank chamomile tea for like most of it. And then when I traveled to Los Angeles last year and I was like worried it was gonna happen again, I drank chamomile tea. So I'm kind of happy that that's here. And English breakfast tea, I just love. And I just put some sugar and some milk in it. And it's great. I'm starting to like, I don't know, like it's starting to like set in how far away, like my anxiety has like a delay or something. Like it's only like after I finish the thing does like my anxiety go like, oh my god, what did you do? You're like so many million miles away from home and like comfort and like all these things, even though I'm like, I'm safe, I'm in my own room, I don't have to leave if I don't want to. Like I'm just like wondering like how am I gonna sleep and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit jittery. I think I just need to like relax or maybe take a nap or something. Like I need to decompress somehow. I thought about doing like some stretching and stuff because I've been on trains and in cars all day. So I just feel weird. Like I feel like I should be doing something. Okay, I just got back from the Muji store because I spent way too long in the room and I was starting to get a little bit like agoraphobic, which happens to me sometimes because traveling just triggers me, I guess. But also it reminded me a lot of school where I spent a lot of time holed up in my room and it would feel like anxiety just going to like the bathroom because I was afraid I'd run into people. So what happened was like I got here and then I was like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave my room. I don't want to leave it. It's scary out there. There are people. Scary. So I got like a little upset. Called my mom and she's like, you have to get out there. You have to just sort of like remind your brain that it's not like, this isn't school. This is different. You're fine. You're a grown up. You got this. She was like, just walk around the block. Just walk around the block. She's like, you don't have to go anywhere. Just walk around the block. And I was like, okay. So went downstairs and I actually walked around 2 blocks because I was like, the block's gonna be too fast. So I like went over 2 blocks and just like around because I thought there was a bookstore because I looked up bookstores in the area thinking like, it's like a comforting thing for me. And like, I swear to God, Apple Maps is so not up to date because I was just like, there were no pictures for any of the ones I found on Yelp. And if you go into like the look feature to see like what the street view is, there was like nothing there. So I went around the 2 blocks and I got back to my hotel and I was like, and then I thought I was gonna go around but just in the other direction, but there was like nothing in the other direction. So I was like, oh, I'll just go around again, but this time just 1 block. And I get to the corner and I look across the way and I see the Muji store and I was like, I like the Muji store. It's right there. I'm not gonna get lost. Might as well just do it. So I went across, looked at some stationery. There was nothing that I could really justify buying, but I feel better. I feel like I didn't hole myself up in my room for an entire day. I went around, I walked out, I did stuff. I considered going to Dwayne Reed, but my head doesn't really hurt that much because I need ibuprofen, but I might go grab some before my audition tomorrow. The one thing I am worried about is I have to check out by noon, and the audition runs from 9:30 to 1:30, so depending on what time I get seen, I may have to just like, depending on when the lunch break is, like I may just have to like run back here, check out, get rid of, like check my bags for the day. I feel better now. I got out, walked around, I got my bearings, I figured out kind of like what's in the area, what's around. But the mist is gone. I can actually see, like the sun came out, so I can actually see the tops of buildings now, which is nice. So I took a shower. Oh my god, it looks like there's a person next to me. There's not. I just bring him along for comfort. Took a shower. It's, I don't know what time it is. I don't think it's 9 o'clock yet. But I'm journaling and trying to like settle, because I think I'm a little anxious for tomorrow. I think I have some homework that I need to go over. And I think I want to stretch before I go to bed, because I think it'll make me feel better. And I want to have some tea. I'm watching The Office. I'm just like, I'm anxious, and I'm away from home, and I don't like being away from home. So loud. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry because it's not that big of a deal. It's a lot here. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of noise. I can't talk. And where I live is really quiet, and I like it. Auditioning, I mean, it's not my favorite thing. I mean, I feel good when I've done it because I put myself out there, and that's really, really good. But the thing I love most is going home. Damn it. Okay, I took a minute. I stretched. I made some tea. I took the towel out of my hair and put my hair up just to let it dry a bit. And then I'm gonna blow dry it so it doesn't dry strange. So it's after 9 o'clock. I think I just need to focus on what's in front of me right now. Not think too much about like what's behind me, what's in front of me, meaning home or the audition. I just need to be like here right now so I don't get upset. Because today wasn't a bad day. It was a perfectly okay day. I went and walked around. Nothing bad happened. Nothing, like, everything went off without a hitch. I think I'm homesick. I've never traveled like this by myself before, so we really didn't know how I was gonna react. Yeah, it just sucks having no one to talk to. Like, I'm so used to someone being here in the room, which is why I've like left the TV on and everything. Even when I'm like, when I went out to get ice, when I went to the bathroom, when I took my shower, I just left the TV on because I just feel better that way. So I think I'm gonna read through my communications assignments, and then I might copy some notes down from the class I missed today because I'm missing school. And yeah, and then I have to listen to my audition cut that I recorded with my accompanist, so that way I can remember what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow. It is disgustingly early. By that I mean it's like around 5:30. So there's an audition access forum going on for the open call today. Things I have heard are that the person who runs it goes through people rather quickly, so I don't need to be there ungodly early, but 6:30, 7 o'clock I think will be okay because it is 5:30 now, and the most recent post from 26 minutes ago said that there were only 5 people on the non-official list that people have posted themselves outside. So I think I'm okay. I'm gonna try and be very forgiving of myself today because I'm doing this by myself. I don't have someone helping me out. And I've got a lot of things to juggle right now. So like if I show up at a not decent time, I'm not gonna try and freak out. And there is a chance that I might be what's called typed out. And I've never been typecast before. It's where they line you up and they like figure out if like, I don't know, compared to other people, like how you look or your height or whatever, sometimes you can just be asked to go based on looks. So like if I sing and then they like typecast me out, I'd be totally fine with it because I'm fucking exhausted. So I gotta change into my audition outfit. So So this outfit I've designed specifically to be able to switch into a dance outfit, because so it's a sleeveless like shirt dress, and I'm wearing a tank top and leggings under it, so I can just be in a tank top and leggings for the dance part. But I also have, when I watched the movie for the character I'm auditioning for, she has this big slouchy cardigan that's red like this one. So I was like, oh, I've got that. So I could wear that to the audition. Because she's kind of punk rock, but like, not really. I don't know. She's punk rock, but it's a Disney show, so it's like Disney punk rock. We are inside. It is craziness. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Like, I'm not gonna buy her because
I'm warm. I'm happy. So I'm trying not to be weird, but no one's really paying attention. So they're typing, which means they took my resume, and we're gonna wait and see if they want to see me. If they don't, I get to go home. Which, as we talked about last night, would be totally fine. Okay, so here's what happened. Got up at 5 a.m., went down to the studio. It's like a few blocks away. That was my back. That's how sore I am. Went there, waited for like 2.5 hours, met some nice girls in line, was able to like get breakfast for myself because they washed my stuff for me. Really nice of them. We were early enough in line that we were able to get into the building. Which is great because apparently they were starting to turn people away because it was a security and safety hazard. Yeah, so I got lucky that I got inside the room at all. The stack of resumes was like thicker than this, like maybe 2 of these, and I have tiny little hands. And basically they said, I hate to do this, but we have to typecast, which means, I guess it's done in different ways, but in our case it was we gave them all our resumes. They went through them and chose who they wanted to see based off those alone. I made sure the theater I'm auditioning for, even though it's in New York, is located in my home state, so I made sure to write down I had local housing, because I'm like, that's plus. You don't have to like, I live there, so it works. And so they went through all the resumes and I sat there and we waited. And then they called all the names and I was not on the list. So I was like, you know, I'm disappointed because like I did come all the way down here specifically for this. I did a lot of work in prep for this. But you know, I did all I could do. Literally like had no control over anything else. I showed up and that's all I could do.